You're just such a piece of shit deep down. Like, you will always be a piece of shit. Like, you try, but you are a dirtbag, bad human piece of shit. Rundown. We good? Rundown. Championship Monday. We got Big Cat and Daniel Day-Lewis in the office. DraftKings hoop fans might be April, but the college.
Oh, you can move your neck.
You can move it. Yeah, it's not quick. And getting out of bed is it's brutal.
How are you going to get on this plane tomorrow?
Are you the first guy ever to get a stiff neck?
I think so.
You know, first guy to ever have kids. We know that.
Yep.
First guy to ever have a stiff neck.
First guy to ever have oblos.
Yep. Like you just have a stiff neck.
First guy to ever have anything break in his house.
Yeah.
That absolutely has happened multiple times. We're like, this happened. Just so everyone knows, is there a problem with the ad read? Is that why you stopped doing it?
Yeah, well, no, it's just not up. It's like, hoop fans, it might be April, but the college basketball action is not going anywhere. Bracket busted already. No problem. You can still get in the action with my partner, the DraftKings Sportsbook.
It's literally going tonight. It's going somewhere. It's over.
Yeah, so we're a little further along than like, my bracket's busted. Right now, they're offering all new customers 150 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Download the DraftKings app today. Sign in to use Rundown and bet the unexpected. The crown is yours. Again, stay in the action. Use your 150 in bonus bets in DraftKings. Same game parlays for a shot at even bigger payout. You get the national title game tonight. Love the thrill betting. DraftKings got you covered. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. You can still join us and all the fun with DraftKings. Pick 6 and a shot to win cash prizes. Download the Sportsbook, DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use the code RUNDOWN and bet just $5 on any wager. Get 150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code RUNDOWN only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
I was just laughing. We did the rundown on Friday. The difference in like him Friday to Monday. Like his neck is broken. You guys no longer are friends.
Listen.
He's had a fucking just whew.
Well, he won his bet. No, I'm.
It's true, Houston.
I know, man. It's just how it goes.
What? It's
sad. It's over.
Sad. What's over?
Friendship, the tournament.
We'll
enjoy tonight, but it's like.
Yeah, I mean, we can rehash a little bit of it. Obviously, one of the great. I think the greatest collapse maybe. You have 28-3. You got the Reggie Miller Knicks for college, greatest collapse I've ever seen.
Agreed.
Buckner.
What?
Would you consider Buckner a collapse? They were down
Bill
to
Buckner?
up 2 runs with 2 outs.
Yeah, definitely. A couple things. First of all, the people complaining about the foul is bananas to me.
Especially Duke fans. I actually love it, Dave. I actually was like retweeting Duke fans complaining about it because Duke fans have had every fucking break ever. Shut the fuck up.
First of all, even if you want to argue, he puts his hand on there, but Houston's getting the ball. In the way they're going, they're probably going to score anyways. So, like, and then you got, anyways, I think even, and I can't even believe we're discussing it, but, like, if you rewound that and said, Duke fans, that can be a foul or not. If I was a Duke fan in that moment, I'd be like, give me the foul.
Houston doesn't get last shot. Yeah.
Send that guy to the free throw line at 60%. That guy made it. Your guy didn't. Your guy didn't pass. Your guy didn't have any timeouts left. Your guys couldn't inbound the pass. This is, to blame it on the refs or even mention that is disgusting.
You didn't draw up a play.
Nothing.
At the end of the game, you had, I don't know why. I know Mallock didn't have a great game. But
he didn't have a rebound. Dan.
I understand. But that was
Crazy.
that's also part of Kelvin Sampson pulling. He said it afterwards. Like, our whole goal was to pull him away from the rim so we could get rebounds. I just don't know how.
This Proctor guy.
You have to pass that ball.
You have
Proctor. Duke didn't have, for all the talk about being the greatest team ever, which I participated in. They didn't have a true point guard. That killed them in this game because you couldn't get the ball in. You didn't have someone that you could trust who could settle everyone down. And then the last play of the game, like, I get it. Cooper Flagg's the best player in the world, but like, I
have no problem with that shot. He missed, but I mean, there's a million things that led up to it. The inbounding, Proctor, I mean, they put the graphic up. He's like 60-something. You got Flagg 85. You got Knipple 85.
Knipple's like
90s.
Yeah.
Just so now Knippel not, but they choke. There's no other.
They choke.
One thing has
and
an
Shire.
They choke.
Shire he's going to be the greatest coach. He choked. They all choked. It was one of the great dead dog choke jobs. And by the way, I don't know if I'm Flag or Knippel in this NIL world.
No. This is stupid.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No,
really
it isn't.
stupid.
Why?
Because
What are you going to say? Finish the thought.
Come back.
no,
You would come back?
I would think about coming back.
because
You never know with the fucking injury, though, man.
Yeah, but you can
That
get
has nothing to do
insurance.
with it. No,
you
but
can
the-
get insurance and you can make tens of millions of dollars, bro.
the way the NBA salaries work. Start your clock for your Supermax right now. In 4 years,
Yeah, they're gonna
Cooper
get
Flag can
life
sign
all big money.
an extension that will be, if you looked at it next year, could Cooper Flag conceivably make more money next year than going to the NBA? Maybe if you had Duke some really, really crazy, although he's probably lost all their money in the stock market, but someone could probably throw a shitload of money at him.
Definitely losing.
Yeah, they're all losing their money. But at 22 years old, he's going to be able to sign for $200 million or something. Start that right now.
Yeah, you can't make that in college. The one thing
Here. Go ahead.
one thing impact. Getting back to that.
I know. I'll go. The one, and it's easy to say, when somebody rewinds the clock on your life, and I think people who neared retirement or whatever, and a basketball player, and say you're great, and you have the opportunity to go Ghosts of Christmas Past, and somebody says you have a national championship on your resume versus a choke, and you still have this great career and you make 50, 100, but you're still making so much. I think in the scheme of your life, most people at the end would go back and be like, you know what?
But that's not guaranteed.
Yeah, they'd still have to do it.
They'd probably
I know.
choke again.
Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah.
That's you're betting on yourself. But your lasting college memory is a choke artist. And the greatest choke of all time. And you go look at guys, you remember you remember guys who won national championships in college.
Yeah.
It's part of your legacy in the world of basketball.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do think that the guys, I think pro athletes, we don't give them enough credit. Chris Carter was the one that kind of changed my mind when he was like, I'd rather be in the Hall of Fame than have a Super Bowl. And I was like, that's crazy. And then I thought about it more. It's they do kind of just, he won Naismith Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I know he wants a title, but I don't
Titles
know.
are hard to get.
But I think him being the best player this year.
Those questions are sometimes you'd like both.
Of course, you'd like both.
So he could have it all.
But he already got
theoretically.
one. He got the personal accolade this year.
But
now he can go
the personal accolade to me is gone.
because of the the conversation about him versus Anthony Davis, his best freshman, that's gone.
Yeah, and when people look down the road,
or Melo,
when people remember him, they're not going to remember. Oh, he's Naismith. They're going to remember he was part of the greatest choke we've ever seen. Now, Rico, you may speak.
Sure, I had a couple things. One thing does not completely affect the game. It definitely impacts the game. The foul affected the game, but it didn't completely impact it. Or it impacted the game, it didn't completely affect the game.
I'm so confused.
Maybe
I need that transcript.
All right, I'll do it again. I'll slow it down.
Sitting that to give that rant was disgusting.
Can I get that, Doug? Can you make sure that goes on a quote card?
Sure.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that.
I'll clean it up. One thing can impact the game. One play can impact the game, but it can't completely affect the game. You can't say that one call completely affected the game. They blew the lead, like you said, couldn't hit free throws, couldn't get an inbound. So that did have an impact on the game. It didn't completely affect the game.
Okay.
All the talk of Duke being
the same word.
all the talk of Duke being this all-time team. I agree. Probably one of the most talented teams of all time. I looked into it last night. Did you see do you know what their record was against top 25
Yeah,
teams?
I saw all your tweets.
5-4. They played the least amount of games versus that. Games decided by 6 points. 4-2. Like in tight spots. Also, what was the other thing they did?
I got a question.
I think they're one of the most talented teams. You cannot put them as all-time greats.
I got a question.
And it was a
Clearly not.
down ACC.
Yeah, I mean they didn't win the
No, I know, but
championship.
all along, like people kept being dismissing.
you got to win
Duke's-
the championship.
Duke's going to win by 10 plus. Duke's going to win
That's
by
like
10.
the 2016 Warriors. Everyone was like, yeah, it doesn't mean a thing if you don't
That's
got
what it
that
was.
ring.
From December 6th until March 26th, they played 2 top 25 opponents. Beat the hell out of a beat-up Louisville, Illinois team, and then lost to Clemson.
Question.
Like, during the
Well,
entire thing, they were
no,
just not tested.
I got a question.
I had Clemson first half in that game, by the way.
Against Duke?
Yeah, they lost the first half.
I had Clemson in that game.
Yeah, they won. Clemson won, but lost the first half.
I got a question. So now that we're retroactively saying Duke's not that good, what does it mean for Alabama? Because they got 20-piece by them, and Naotes look like a fucking little boy coaching.
But okay, but
them.
no one.
I'm just saying. If you're going to do that, we got to really downgrade Alabama.
But at no point was anybody saying Alabama was one of the all-time greatest teams.
Well, I think I could find a tweet there. You said that.
Definitely not.
Okay,
all-time greatest.
But I'm just saying, this you're hurting yourself here.
I don't understand.
I mean, both could be true. Duke was way better than Alabama, but Duke is not one of the all-time greatest.
No one says they're an all-time greatest.
Yes, they did.
Not anymore. They didn't win it all.
Leading up to it, though, they were overblown completely.
Well, we're all saying that now.
Yeah, if they had
but
won
leading
it all,
up to it, everybody was sucking their dicks the whole way. Like, they're unbelievable. They're going to go down as this.
I don't understand your neck.
I kept saying, watch
I
out for
fundamentally
Houston.
don't understand his neck. You just slept on it wrong.
Yeah, it's really bad. I woke up Saturday. It hurt.
Rico,
did you see him tweet like that was such a look at me tweet? Are there any emergency clinics in Chicago? Like, what a look at me tweet.
what'd you do all day yesterday?
Slept, but it was hurt.
But Rico, what you're saying is like
What's on your neck?
All agree.
Like a heat pad.
You're such a drama queen.
All right.
But like you're basically saying like they're like the Warriors, the 2016 Warriors,
Patriots,
the Patriots
18-1.
There's all the Mariners who won like 115
You gotta close
games.
the deal.
You got to win it all. You have to win it all if you're going to be in the conversation. So
Clearly.
you did all this research, and you could have just been like they lost in the Final Four.
I think we glazed them a little too hard during the season.
Clearly.
Of course.
ACC was that, but there were people who were saying that during the season.
I was saying it during the game.
I thought it was inevitable.
I said they beat UConn last year.
That's why I was so euphoric on Saturday. I stayed up till like 2 a.m. It was kind of like when LeBron loses a game. Like I was on message boards. I was doing everything. I was retweeting stuff.
The problem with a lot of Duke, like I read a Duke article, and it was so fluffy. It's like they still had a great season, and it wasn't as bad as when they lost to UNLV. It's like, what are you talking about?
Dude, they were metrically like one of the best teams of all time. That's where I think it comes from, Rico. But I realized it afterwards because someone was like, why are you so happy? I had all along said they were going to win it all because I really did think that. Like people were saying I was reverse jinxing. I thought they were going to win it all. I thought they were the best team. That game was so shocking and so out of nowhere that it was like it was like a reverse sucker punch.
But the craziest part about it, it wasn't shocking at all till 3 minutes left in the game. It was exactly like they looked like they were a little boy, like stay away, and then a total collapse by all the things you had heard. Shire, great coach, inbound, flag miss, the shot, bad. The Proctor, absolutely, I can't get over that.
Can't get over it. Do you know what also was sneaky? Like, not obviously. What was the line? One thing can impact the game, but not affect the game.
Yes.
With a lot of and fairs.
Yeah, the end of the first half, which didn't seem big at the time.
Kept staying in.
But when they hit those threes, like they went on a flurry at the end of the first half to make it 6.
It was 14. I mean, I watched 1,000 of those like percentage videos, which I don't even know how they figure it. It's like the percentage to win at this point was this. I mean, for me, it was a dagger. Obviously, I've been so bad in this tournament. It's doubly bad because now Florida's like, I would have had $100,000 to win 1.6 million. I just didn't put it in.
It killed them too, not being in tight games all year.
For sure.
Like we had Hurley on PMT today, and he was like, he was like, UConn actually last year, Sneaky was bad in close games. So we stressed how important it was when you're up 10 to make sure it goes to 15.
Why not run that inbound play that Florida runs that looks impossible
5 guys
to stop.
underneath, the
Yeah.
football play. But credit to Houston, though. They played their game.
Oh, Houston was
also
incredible.
held them. It was lower scoring. Wasn't in the 80s. Houston wanted that. Out-rebounded them. More offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
More second half
Houston's
points.
awesome.
Held
Houston's probably gonna win
Malakoff
it
to no rebounds. And held them scoreless for 7 minutes in one stretch, right?
I got a question. I have a theory. I would like you guys to weigh in. I think deep down, Coach K is kind of happy.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Because that's like the perfect, because Shire winning in his 3rd year, like
And
you don't
people
want.
are already crowning him like the greatest coach.
Right. He's
doubt.
sneaky as like, and he's going to probably sit Shire down and be like, this is a lot harder than you think.
No,
Like,
without a doubt.
Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit.
Did you watch back the tape on how you treated me?
Yeah, it was bad.
Do you, what, in your own words, why was it bad?
Like, what were you
Shouldn't have done it.
No, but what
yeah.
part of it? Explain to us. Like this is like when like my kids fuck up. I'm like, tell me what you did.
Yeah, they don't know. They just know they're
they just
in trouble.
say sorry.
It's like a dog.
Yeah,
A dog's
right.
like, I did something. I don't really know what. But
No,
I'm not happy.
I tried to put myself in a can't lose spot.
You tried to extort Dave.
Yeah.
You said I will get. You got to give me $20,000 for my allegiance for the last 30 seconds of the game.
And when he was leaving, I'm like, what would happen if Houston still won? He's like, I'd win. Like, so it was a no win. And
I like being on his team.
It's like but it's not. That is not. That had absolutely nothing to do with it. And that's what watching it back when I'm like, you're a dirty rat. You are a dirty rat because like I don't. If you were just rooting for Houston, Dan was a bunch. Making money. I don't
No
care.
issues,
root for him. But the way you were like, all right, well, if they don't win, like that's on you. Like, don't blame me. You like jumped in my face basically to be, and you kept saying it. Like, let me watch this.
Yeah, I sabotaged it.
It was crazy.
What the fuck? How the fuck do you go? Hurry up! Put it in!
Like, I'm not mad at all right now.
Let's go!
Also makes it 100 times funnier that he's in a neck brace.
Dave, I could be bought out. I'm not buying you out, Bosco. All right, it's your offer. Let's go, Cougs. I could be bought out. I could be bought out.
Said it 5 times.
Why wouldn't he get rid of the ball? I could be bought out.
Again.
What are you talking about? I'm rooting for Houston. I'll switch. And I said it all day. It's a Houston game. I could be bought out. We'll team up together. Give you the idol. Again.
Give you the idol again.
You want me bought out? Yeah, you need another guy on your side here. The game's swinging to Houston. No, I'm staying with Duke. Okay. No hard feelings. How much you want?
No hard feelings.
Yeah, right.
20%.
No.
You were making it hard feelings.
If I only said it once, would it have been that bad?
No hard feelings when Houston wins.
Like right there is such an antagonistic thing for somebody that's $200,000. Like no hard feelings when Houston wins. I gave you an option. You had to pay me $20,000 and I could alter the result. You're just such a piece of shit deep down. Like you will always be a piece of shit. Like you tried, but you are a dirtbag, bad human piece of shit. Like for you to be like, I'm doing you a favor in this, I'm doing you a favor by allowing you to
that was a different clip. That was when they hit the 3 and I said, you're not out of the woods.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you were immediately like, I'm gonna figure out a way to win both these.
Yeah, like you just were extorting me, trying to extort me for $20,000.
I genuinely apologize.
But you don't.
No, you don't, because you do it again. This is the Jack McCarthy thing.
No, I won't do it
I
again.
love you, Bosco. I'm a rider for life. But the Jack McCarthy and then this moment back to back is like, that's Miko Bosco.
When the bullets are flying,
Yes, I gotta look out for
the
me.
true colors come out.
That picture is so funny because you do have a little smirk too.
100%.
You do have a little smirk.
He's the worst guy. He's
I don't
always
think I'm
been.
like fully bad. I
No,
think I
you
have
are.
really bad little moments.
No, you're bad.
Did you?
Like bomb the spaces. Like that was stupid, but it was 30 seconds.
No,
I'm
but
like,
you're-
no,
but
don't do
deep
that.
down to your
That's
core,
natural
like bailing on
instinct,
Jack.
your
Like they're
core.
little spurt. I got to get rid of the little
You
spurt.
can't. You never
can't.
will.
Because you see a situation, you're like, how can I win for Bosco?
Correct. Yeah.
Like that's all you do. Did you apologize to Hank? No one knows you better than Hank. So I think you missed this moment. Bosco walks in.
What did I do to Hank?
And Bosco goes like, no round of applause, Hank. Nothing for the past couple of weeks. And Hank just goes, job's not finished. There's still tournament left. And Hank just saw the future. Like if there's time on the clock, Bosco will find a way to fuck himself over.
I'm like Duke with 30 seconds.
Yeah. I mean,
He was right. He said job's not finished. You were looking for a fucking ticker tape parade when you walked in that cave.
the thing that got me was like, no hard feelings. If you say it's like you just inserted yourself to be like my enemy in that. And I had no problems. Like I knew you were rooting for Houston. Like I root for Houston.
Yeah.
But the way you did it really, like Dan was like, did you end up going to dinner with Bosco? Like, no. Why do I want to go to dinner with Bosco?
How do I get back? Because you hating me affects me on the outside. So
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta probably play Surviving Barstool again, and you gotta let me walk all over.
What
you.
about a name your number bet? You need another name your number bet. You need to give him a bet that guarantees wins.
But even
then what happens when that loses? Then you got to win 2, and then you lose 2. You got to win 3.
Yeah, he did get an envelope.
did.
Like it's always how does it help?
Bosco had a great tournament.
Yeah.
No,
In fairness, I didn't ask for the envelope.
Of course you did.
No, I did. Play that. Find the tape,
my
Austin.
God.
We walk in. No, we find the tape.
You're saying you never said
I need a winner.
No.
You said I need a winner.
And you never said I need a winner.
In that time,
No, you
said I'll break you off. All you said was I need a winner. Florida names their number, and then I rooted so hard for you. Then during it, you were like, I'll break you off.
No.
Yes, you did. I did not demand that.
I don't know if it's on a clip, but you never in the history of the world have done anything without. You're like Trump with reciprocal taxes. You've never done anything. You've never wet anybody's beak without wanting your beak wet.
I never asked.
Yeah, right.
I love that this all you can't move your fucking head the whole time.
No shot.
Oh, it's so perfect.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Well, it's one little clip. I'm telling you, Bosco. You always ask for envelopes.
You do. You say ziti. I want a little box of ziti.
You always ask for ziti sauce envelopes. Always. How can Bosco help Bosco? It's ingrained in you.
You said, I need a winner. Give me a winner. I said, here you go. Here's the winner.
Yeah,
and then we sat down and we rooted for it.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, so what do we think is going to happen tonight?
Can you play the beginning of that,
I think
Austin?
Florida's going to win.
I see. I think Houston's going to win. I'm not going to hedge, but I really need Florida to win. But I'm just very nervous. Houston just team of destiny thing going on. I don't know.
Yeah. Most of the times in those situations, the team has completed. I'm only thinking of one. Well, no, I'm thinking too. Duke, right? When they beat UNLV. Or was that the finals they beat UNLV?
Semis.
Yeah, semis. Olympics. They had to finish the deal after Russia.
Yeah.
Not to rub it in, but the one team who didn't do that was Wisconsin.
Well, the refs and Justice Winslow touched it.
UFC 314 heads to South Beach. I'm going. That's our boy, Patty the Batty, Michael Chandler.
Oh, hell yes.
Won't be all glitz and glamour, but the stars will be out. Don't miss any of the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner, UFC. Another banger night of fights, especially the featherweight between two evenly matched fighters. First time, just pick something simple like a fight to win. Make your pick. It's that simple. If you're new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Step in the octagon with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code RUNDOWN. Rundown, $150 in bonus bets. You get just $5 when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
So what are you betting tonight, Bosco?
I might just do player props.
Okay. Are you going to bet anything?
Put a parlay together.
I bet yesterday. I took the over in the first Red Sox game. They got a bases loaded walk. 4 + 4 = 9. Pushed that. I lost. I took South Carolina. I got smoked by UConn in the women's game. And then I took the over in the Red Sox at night. They was done in 2 innings. The Red Sox are a wagon, actually. I just put in a couple parlays while we were sitting here. Red Sox to win the American League and the Fever. I did a 3-team parlay. Red Sox to win the AL East, Scheffler in the Masters, and the Fever. So that was 10 to win $1 million, basically, I think. And then I did Red Sox to win the American League and the Fever. I have 75 in my account. I don't know what to do. I can't win. It's like, but at the same time, I'm losing so much in the stock market where it's like, all right, I'm down. I don't know. I honestly don't know how much I'm down. Probably 20% of my net worth. So what's a couple $100,000?
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking. I've reversed my thought. Did you see, and that's on the sheet, love him or hate him, this tweet from Trump, don't be a member of the panic party.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Very funny, the panic party. The women's game last night. Here, you can read this as your Man Jack.
Oh, yeah, Everyman Jack. I love Everyman Jack.
The women's, I can't wait to see the ratings. They brought Caitlin Clark on like Sue Bird and Taurasi just to get the rating. I bet the ratings are...
I'm surprised she did that because Taurasi was a scumbag to her, no?
Caitlin Clark is like...
She buries that. Yeah,
she's very non-confrontational. Yeah. I think she loves Taurasi growing up. I hate Oriema. Gino Oriema absolutely fucking dry. I can't even look at him. He's so insufferable to me, but really boring women's season.
Yeah.
I'm a women's hoop guy, but
Sarah Strong, that UConn freshman, she's awesome.
Yeah, UConn's team is like you could have not had Paige Buchers on that team. They still win the national.
Yeah.
No, they still win. Not might have. They still.
Okay. I mean, Buchers is really, really good.
I know that. But that team is. Yeah. You don't. One player is not worth 30 points.
Agreed.
One player has the impact or effect.
Great players.
Those words mean the same thing.
Great players can affect the game.
Read the ad.
But not
You know what I
impact
should have
the game?
said? No, you know what I should have said? It can impact or affect the game. It can't decide the game.
It
Okay,
can.
there it is.
That's
It
what I
can.
should have said.
Yeah, no,
can.
their place calls can decide games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but leading up, there's 10 or 15 things in the game that
Of
also.
course. But like a late flag could like
100%.
definitely change the game. Like, I mean, what about the Saints and the Rams?
That perfect example.
That
man.
flag, that
Yeah, but
that
leading
really-
up, where did the Saints not
Right.
convert a third down?
Like the Patriots Chiefs when the Chiefs got called with offsides, the game's over.
Right.
the Eagles Chiefs, the penalty at the end of the game that ended the game, the Super Bowl.
Everyman Jack is a clean men's care brand made specifically for guys, and they're going to be with us all throughout March and April. From body wash to deodorant, hair to beard care, they've got everything you need to look, smell, and feel great without breaking the bank. Every product is made with naturally derived ingredients and no harsh chemicals, so you're not putting any junk on your body. Most guys don't realize what's in their body wash or deodorant, but Everyman Jack makes it easy to clean up your routine. Also, they smell great. The scents are designed for guys. Think manly and outdoorsy: sandalwood, cedarwood, coconut vanilla, and even new ones like Mountain Air. Best part, they're affordable. You don't need to drop $15 on body wash or deodorant when you can get something incredible for under $10 with Everyman Jack. This is the first men's personal care brand you don't have to compromise on price, scent, or quality. Shop Everyman Jack body wash and deodorant at Walmart, Target, Amazon, and everymanjack.com.
Do you think you had a delayed reaction to the neck because you were on that bus and then you were just so overwhelmed with the
Possibly, but I don't know. I think it was the hotel because on the all day Friday, I didn't have one issue.
So
it
what's
wasn't
the
like,
fix?
oh, this is. I don't know.
Are you just
What?
a neck
I'll just
guy
wait
now?
it out. Yeah.
What was the thought when you were like, are there any emergency clinics in the city of Chicago? Just hoping a doctor reached out as a fan of riders, like, I'll give you a personal appointment.
I use Twitter as Google. It's a habit. I don't
fair
know. I
response.
tweet it before I think.
That's
yeah.
like, was that vaguely reminiscent when you were like begging people for tickets at a college game, if I remember.
Oh yeah. Bosco. He's fine.
Okay. Wait till you see how I get up. It's brutal.
But
But when we shook you that
you're
one
fine.
play,
You were you shook my head.
but that's
Were you like patting my head? You weren't directly. It's the back of my neck is what really.
that's when I
kills.
liked you. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah,
was
I know.
being gentle before you fuck me in the face.
you got to get that. You got to get that neck brace back on. Yeah. For tonight, it's very funny watching you with the neck brace.
Do we have anything else?
What's that reply?
Oh, we have spitting chicklets. We got Ovi breaks the all-time hockey goal record. Seems like a super likable guy. I was surprised to hear the chicklets. I don't know who was it. Whitney, somebody. They're like, you ever think you'll have Ovi on? They're like, we have no connections to Ovi. We'd love to.
I saw somebody
what's that?
dunk.
Yeah, surprising. a little bit.
I saw somebody dunking on. It was an old tweet, and they were like, "Gretzky's record's never going to get broken. Like, it's impossible." And then like old takes exposed, or people like, "Look at this idiot." Like what Ovechkin did from a guy not understanding hockey is unicorn type shit, right?
It's pretty crazy.
So the guy 10 years ago should not get dunked on.
But credit to Bucci. Did you see that? He wrote a story on ESPN, Buccigross, in 2010 that he was like the first person who's like, I think he could maybe do this when he was 24 years old. And he like wrote it all down and like mapped it out. And it's like, I think this is actually in play here. It's one of those records that everyone thought was never going to be broken.
But doesn't like now he has it's the most goals, right?
Most goals.
The points like Gretzky has more
Will always have
assists
that.
because he like isn't there some crazy thing like if you take away
all of Gretzky's goals, he still would have more points.
yeah that's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not a
his
hockey guy,
points.
but still amazing. Obviously.
No, it was cool, and also very cool the way he did it. Like
goal.
the goal was awesome. That's the goal that he's scored 1,000,000 times. So very cool. Go buy a shirt.
Congrats, Ovi.
Congrats, Ovi. Is there anything else? Oh, well, I mean, no spoilers. White Lotus, but you were. I didn't like this season. I don't understand. People.
Is that you saying I'm right?
No, well, I like the first two seasons.
I hate
She didn't
White
like-
Lotus.
I don't understand people can't just be like, it was a down season. Like shows have down seasons.
think
What
they've
was
all
it? I
been
mean, The
down.
Sopranos season 5 when the whole Vito Gay storyline, that was weird.
That wasn't
a great season. Doesn't mean I don't like the show. I like White Lotus. I didn't think this season was great.
Have either of you watched Disclaimer on Apple TV?
No.
First episode was horrible. I'm told it's unbelievable though. 2 through 7, it gets unbelievable.
You got to get me.
You got to be careful with the unbelievables.
Fair.
True.
But recommendation
but I was
Dave,
told,
and I said
I didn't give the unbelievable.
But you're now passing it on. So if I watch it and I expect it's unbelievable,
it's absolutely insane in today's world to be giving out recommendations for shows you've never seen.
Right. And say unbelievable.
Yeah, have you seen this? I heard it's unbelievable.
The context
watch
here is,
the show, do your job, do some research, and come back and tell us.
Get some facts and come back to me.
Yeah. We're giving out shows we haven't seen from some guy. Who's the guy?
A good friend of mine.
Who?
My friend Ken.
Oh.
We're giving my friend Ken recommendations?
What if Ken's an idiot?
He's not an idiot.
Okay, but I'm saying what if?
My friend Bob Sacamano. We're giving out like...
Rico gave Dave a recommendation, said it was unbelievable, and I said, Dave, be careful. It's good, not unbelievable.
And it was good.
Yeah.
Watching you laugh makes me hate you more with this injury, because I feel like I'm just watching a bad actor.
All right.
You're a bad actor.
Thank you.
Oh, man, you're just, you know what? Don't change.
People are on White Lotus acting like it was, I see it on my timeline, like, oh my God, the ending and stuff. So
I think that's just, that's what confuses me. It's like, I know that you invest time in a show, but you can be honest, like, it wasn't, I don't think it was as good as the first 2 seasons.
We're going to talk about something else that was talked about. We think you have bad Chicago pizza recommendations.
Which one did I give you?
Well, I don't want to trash them online, but...
Wait, the one I gave you I hadn't been to. I just said, I was giving you one that just was like, I know you've hit a bunch.
Oh. Well, that changed.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
hold on a second.
I gave you one. I literally was giving you a recommendation of...
Why are you shitting on me? You gave him a pizza you didn't have, but I can't give shows
I never said it was great. You can... No.
Not as I do.
No.
Rules
for thee, not for me.
No, because did I ever say it was unbelievable?
Danny, first class. I'm sitting back and coach.
Actually, I was in middle seat on the way back, on the way there. I never said it was unbelievable. I texted Austin, just here's a place because it's close.
We thought you had eaten there.
No, I had never had it.
Hank gave us a recommendation and the place was closed down. And then we went to some other place and some loser was in the bar. He's like, hey, you're friends with Hank? I'm like, yeah. He's like, is he coming here? It's like, what? I was like doing a pizza review. And then he was like, can we talk tariffs? No. I texted Hank. I go,
what? Don't laugh.
It's bothering me.
All right.
I can't keep my train of thought.
No, I was trying to help you out because I know you've hit every place.
Yeah.
So I was like, here's a place that's close.
Oh, we went to a great new one. Rosa, was that the name of it? Near the office. Oof, really good.
That's good.
What style?
It's super thin. It was packed. It's brand new. It's like a week or two old. Super thin. It's the
tavern style?
I won't talk if you just keep interrupting me. I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, I never said it. I'm looking at my text. I just told you to try it. I didn't say I tried it. So you want to take that back, Rico? I never said unbelievable pizza.
Yeah, I take it back.
I literally just said a place that is close that I know that he's trying to not have to go everywhere for every pizza.
All right.
Danny first class?
Yeah.
I sat in fucking coach on the way down to San Antonio.
You did?
Yes, I told you. You said you wished the middle seat.
Yeah, all right.
Had fat people next to it. You didn't take it back.
No, I didn't.
It actually was a woman that I just dominated the armrest.
You gotta dominate the
her.
armrest.
We had like one moment in the beginning of the flight, and it was like, no. This is mine.
It's like space at a bar. Get there early, take up your space, get wide, don't move.
Get wide.
Yeah.
All right, good tournament, Bosco. Job's not finished.
Job's not finished.
I hope you fuck yourself tonight somehow again. I mean, you definitely, you can't help yourself.
No, I shoot
It's
myself
the best.
in the foot.
I actually don't want you to change, even though there's parts of you that like make me insane because I'm like, he's a bad guy. It does also, it adds to the Bosco character. Like if you actually started looking out for other people or like calling people and asking how they're doing instead of just spitting all your issues at them.
Dude, but that's not fair. When was the last time I called you to cry or complain?
It's
or
been a
bitch
while,
and
but
moan?
you call other people to do that. You've just moved down the line.
Who did I call?
Well, I got a text, I'm not going to say from who, Let me see Let me see if I can pull up what it said here. 2 people on it. This I can't sleep. Dave hates me again.
Yeah.
Who'd you text that to?
I don't remember.
Who'd you text that to?
We'll see.
I can't sleep. Dave hates me again.
Yeah, this is after.
Yeah. Who'd you text that to? Also, by the way, we found out that Nadeem.
Oh, wow. Oh.
What? Who's that? Oh, who was it? Who was it, Dave? You gotta tell me.
2 big riders.
Oh no. Who was it?
2 big riders.
And now there's another
yeah.
rat?
Who do I call and cry to?
Well,
He just showed you one.
Yeah, but that's not crying.
Well,
we text. Who do I call and cry?
If Dave tells me that, I'll tell you.
you definitely don't call me a cry because I won't accept the call.
No, and again, like
He's moved down the line. I won't accept it either.
I made a
is he
promise
calling?
to
Used to.
change.
Remember the time when you I actually thought I had to call the police because you followed me all the way to my car?
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
It was right after the Odyssey thing.
I don't cry.
And he followed me to my car, Dave, being like, "What do you think's gonna happen with the bonuses?" I was like, "Dude, you quit."
Yeah, I know. I was so drugged up.
He walked all the way to my car.
No, because that hurts though. Because it's like I have devoted.
I don't
to
think you cry to many people anymore. I think you should.
I would say
call
any.
me.
I wouldn't say any.
Call me.
I wouldn't say any.
Call me and let it out. Call me and let it out.
I devoted to change, and I don't find out all the things you did wrong. I try not to do those things. So when you throw that little dig, like
sorry.
you moved
All
to
right,
other people, you cried to other people.
I apologize.
It's like, I don't
I
fucking cry.
apologize.
So air it out. Then.
I
Who is it?
apologize. I don't know.
You do know. You know. Have you?
No, I haven't. That's the thing.
Do you ever cry to Jerry?
No. We fucking talk, and Jerry cries to me just as much.
Oh, okay. I would love it. That's a podcast I listen to. Oh my
crybabies.
God. Oh, the 2 guys who have the best life in the world, just going back and forth, being like, "This is how I got screwed." I would sign me up. I will personally pay for that podcast. I will give both of you $5,000 if you tape 10 episodes of that podcast. I will never put it out public. I just want to hear it.
The crybabies.
That would be an incredible podcast. You're mad at me now. Come on. I thought you did to Jerry, so I'm wrong.
Jerry was down for a bad period of time where he would call me.
Okay.
As well.
The Crybabies podcast.
Right.
I need that.
They definitely need the Creed thoughts. Like the 2 of them just air it out into the.
It's
to
not
the
It's a
It's
document that only I have access to.
cleansing your
Trading
soul.
back advice.
Right.
Well, you 2 shouldn't be trading back advice.
But a lot of the advice
That's
is like,
how
this guy fucked
terrorists
me.
plans hatch.
Yeah, he's not doing the things, like he hasn't helped me. They're keeping me out of this. That's a lot of the. Oh man, I want that. So I will cash, $5,000 each, 10 episodes.
There should be a
I will
trained
keep it to
professional
myself.
on those calls.
We need a suicide
Yeah, like
helpline. Oh, the world's out. Oh man.
I'm never texting those 2 guys again.
Wait, who was it? So I said mine. Who was it?
I don't know who the second person is.
Who was it?
I don't know which rider sent it to me, so I'm
Who
not.
was it?
I'm not going to flip because he'll never know.
Who was it, Rico?
Oh, you're not going to tell me which one it is?
No.
All right, well, I'll cut them both out.
Rico, tell me. Tell me who it is.
No, I mean, people. Yeah.
No, say it.
What?
Say who it was.
It's 2 top riders.
Okay, tell me.
The only hints I'll give is voicemail and Dave Matthews. And if you can't get it from that, I'll tell you after.
Hank and Dave Matthews. Who's Dave Matthews?
I'll tell you after.
Who's Dave Matthews, Dave? Those guys are out now?
Yeah.
We got to plug some holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might just, that's it. I'm just giving everything to Sully. Account passwords too. Like, when it's all over, he just cosplays me. Can we get a deal on that? Like when I'm finally done, like just move in Sully. Sully just replaces me.
What?
Just move Sully. Sully, that's it. Sully.
I don't
takes
even know
over.
who Sully is.
I know Sully. Sully's a
Sully's
stand-up
Soprano.
guy. He's the
He's the
only.
best.
He's actually the only guy that Rico can trust.
That's it. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
it.
like,
He's got no one else.
top guy just left me.
Who's your top guy? Oh, Hank.
Voicemail.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Oh, tournament's over. Down goes Bosco.
I love you, Bosco. I fucking love.
The origin of who originally proposed the cut from the Name Your Number
Oh.
Okay. This
Here we
will be
go.
a fitting end because I
is
definitely
great.
fucked up. So we'll see.
Gave you Michigan. Auburn live.
You gave Dave Michigan?
I said I loved it.
Give me one then. Give me something that's a winner.
I think Florida names their number. 91.5. About to put it in right now.
You think they score more than 91?
Yeah. All right. Little piece, maybe?
I mean, it's 100% you.
You're the best.
It's like, did we even doubt that? He didn't even give it a heartbeat. He gave the pick and he said, give me a piece.
Little piece,
He literally
little
the
piece.
exact opposite of what you just said earlier on this program.
All right. Little piece, maybe? Friends bet? Little piece?
You said it like 5 times. You gonna say it again? Look at him.
Florida hits the total, I get a couple high noons or what?
No, keep him out of this.
Oh, you just told him he can't get involved. He's asking
Yeah,
for a high
high
noon.
noon.
And
Get
you're
outta
asking
here.
for cash.
You're a disgusting person, and that's fine. You're our disgusting person.
Yeah.
But like, you will always be you. You will always be like if a national if a bomb is gonna hit, you're Costanza. In that episode when there's a fire in the kitchen, and he's just
pushing the wind in.
everybody, he's just get me out. That is you. You are always going to be looking out for number one, which is fine.
I don't want you to change at this
No,
point.
I will
'cause
change because I've done really good.
No.
Now we're going back.
No.
Every day I'm calling Dan. You know what? I'll follow your fucking call. Every day I'm here.
That's
Now,
fine. I want, you can't, I think what
I'm
we've
proud
learned-
of what I've done, but then
but you can't change at the very deep down. You
At
can't
your
change.
core, you're a horrible guy.
And I don't want you to change because it does give us moments like this that are very funny. Like this has been a very
you've
funny
definitely
rundown.
made progress.
Yeah.
In
and I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it too.
Yeah, I mean, how much of that is HIPAA? We don't know, but you've made huge strides in not being an asshole 100% of the time.
Right.
Like you're actually a functioning, nice, normal person 95. But when the bullets are flying, when it's like the opportunity is there and something big, that's where Bosco you get and I don't really want you to change either.
No.
Yeah, I only pack one vest.
What?
Yeah.
When the bullets are flying, I only pack one vest.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to change because like Saturday night was I had tears in my eyes after thinking about like you extorting Dave. This is what makes Bosco Bosco.
Right. Like when he came to the horse race, he didn't think, but when he brought one cigar for the group. When
I
he
did go down and buy more though.
Right, but you have to be like,
Yeah, I know. I have brain farts.
The junkyard dog, like you are. It's good to know that you
maybe
can't.
you're
fully
like
change.
a marvel of evolution. Like you've been evolved just to survive for yourself. Like
cockroach.
Yeah, it's like I hate you. I can't watch it.
I love you. Oh yeah, that did the old
Yeah, he did the same exact
thing
thing.
to Jack, and he said afterwards like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that," and then he did it to Jack.
Yeah,
and next year he'll do it again.
That was tough to Jack. The problem is that's the only weekend I get to see those people.
No, but you don't have to lie.
All you have to do is say, "I told you
Right.
the exact same thing." Super Bowl week, Combine week. If we're sitting at dinner and PFT's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go meet up with someone," what do I care?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I would care if he said, "Oh, my tummy hurts. I'm going home," and then he's out with a
That's
GM.
Bosco. That's Bosco. One vest Bosco.
I fucking love you.
All right.